Hello Libra, welcome to your August 2019 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Before I get started, I wanted to let you know that I'm doing another giveaway this month. This month it'll be a free 30-minute personal reading with me. So if you're interested in winning, please make sure to like this video and put a comment below. I'll be choosing a comment from the most liked video for August, and that lucky person will win a reading with me. Okay, let's get started. Gotta be honest, this one's a little dark, so it may be for the cross watchers. We'll see how this goes, but right away I'm getting some very sensual energy, I have to say. Let's take a look firstly at the wild wisdom of the fairy. Dark Moon. This is about a time of introspection in order to know thyself. It's a time of retreat and a time to think things through. I feel it's needed. It certainly is needed with what's going on around you here, Libra. Either you or someone else has very tempting energy around you. I do feel that you may be thinking that this is a test or that you're going through a series of tests. Now Libra, it may be that you're thinking that these tests are endless, and as a result you might be sliding into thinking that the current test is one in which will endure forever, that there won't be change in your life. But of course it's not true. It's not forever. It is for now though. So here it's about needing to embrace being more introverted. A time to reflect, a time to sift through memories, explore your past, understand your patterns, and identify threats to your happiness, to your true self-flourishing. If there's any kind of refusal to go through this process of self-understanding, then I think that that's where someone might go wrong here, going instead for blame rather than looking within the self of how you got here or how this person got to this particular point. Libra, around you or around this other person we have Dear Woman, temptation, and along with dark enchantment, yes, serious temptation of a sensual nature. Now of course with Dear Woman, this is a Native American goddess. She lured men of ill morals into the woods, never to be seen again. So there's an energy here of staying on the right side, seeking help for a relapse, perhaps into addiction, if we're talking about addictions here. Certainly that some things are better left alone, although it's extremely tempting. Extremely tempting. The card of Dark Enchantment tells me that you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, and you might have even convinced yourself that it's okay, that it may take you in the direction that you wish to go, or that it won't lead you too far astray, that there's something that isn't inherently wrong with this consideration. Because you really, really, really want to, Libra, I get that. But here it's like, you see this woman holding this candle. It's like this moth here is being drawn to the flame. But you know what happened to that moth? So there's an energy around this of not going there, not going into the being drawn to this flame, and having something go astray here in a dark way. So let's see. Going to be an interesting reading, Libra. Even if this one isn't resonant with you, you might want to stick around because I have a feeling this one's going to go to some interesting places. So let's take a look. I'm going to be using the Tarot of Dreams for your energy, Libra. The other person I'll be using the Rider-Waite deck. So let's get started. I've already meditated on your energy. I've got the Hanged Man at the bottom, which again, time for self-reflection, time to withdraw, to retreat, and think about things, especially as it relates to past activities. Now we'll take a look and see where you currently stand, or rather what you brought into this in the past. So you've got the 10 of coins. In the past, you have the 10 of coins. In the present, you have the 7 of wands in reverse. We'll take a look and see where you hope to be with this in the future. You've got the 4 of swords in reverse. Okay. We'll see how you are viewing this person. 5 of swords. Doubts and fears. The lovers. Yes, there it is. Challenge. The Palace of Cups. That's a card that's unique to this deck. I'll talk about that when we get to that position. And a card for the outcome is the Empress in reverse. Now let's check out the other person. We'll see what they've brought to this situation in the past. Of course, it can be vice versa, so keep that in mind also here. Libra, they have the Star. Where they stand currently, 7 of swords. Where they hope to be with this situation, 10 of pentacles, which you start off with, Libra. Let's see how they are viewing you. 9 of wands in reverse. Okay. What are the doubts and fears of this person? 2 of pentacles in reverse. The challenge for them, 4 of cups in reverse. And the outcome for this person is the 2 of swords in reverse. Okay, Libra, let's take a look here. We'll start with the past energy. You've come into this with the 10 of coins, so you're in a relationship or if you're not in a relationship, you're somewhere where you're very comfortable in terms of your money. You may have your own business, or you may have some family money for some of you as well. This other person has the Star, so they are hopeful. I get an energy around them of hoping for better circumstances in their life. They came into this with a lot of aspirations, wishes, and seeing this as an opportunity to get further along in life. But you're already there. I feel like you've already achieved quite a level of success, and you're doing well in terms of your finances. Comfortable. You know, if you're not, I get for some of you, you have quite a lot, but for others of you, you're comfortable. Let's take a look at the current energy here. You have the 7 of wands in reverse. They have the 7 of swords. Now, when we talk about 7s in tarot, it's a very spiritual number, and it talks about standing at a crossroads and needing to make a decision, and being at a point in your life where it can really go one of two ways. It's a critical point, a very important decision that you're standing on the brink of, which is why that time of introspection and self-reflection, consideration needs to be happening for you. Because I get here, if you have been in the past, I feel, trying to put a block up around this kind of event, I get it as an addictive pattern, something that you have had trouble with in the past. Now, for some of you, it's love. For others of you, it could be addiction to an actual something, a substance, alcohol, something like that. But this person is a huge temptation, and they're being quite playful and quite disingenuous, I feel, when it comes to what they're offering you. It's kind of like, I liken this to someone who knows someone is an alcoholic, but says, oh, come on, one won't hurt you, that kind of thing. I mean, it's not great energy around this other person here. 7 of wands in reverse tells me that you're weakening to this person. You may have been saying no in the past, but now there is that kind of weakness that says, well, maybe one wouldn't hurt, or maybe one affair, maybe spending a night with this person wouldn't affect my long-term stability and security, whether this is a family or whether this is a job. You're being drawn in by someone who is not on the up and up, shall we say. Okay, Libra, where you hope to be with this in the future, you've got the Four of Swords in reverse. So it is about making better decisions. After spending some time withdrawing and thinking about things. So you may need to withdraw from distractions, to quiet your mind, and to really go through that very deep energy of looking in at your choices and the choices that you have made. Now, I can't help but think that there is an energy around for a lot of you that you've already done this. You've already been tempted by this person. But after the fact, you're worried. There may have been some kind of, you don't want this to get out. You don't want it to affect you in a negative way. A lot of worry. I get a lot of worry with this card, and the other person is hoping for the Ten of Pentacles. So they may have started off quite casual, and you thought, well, this person just wants to spend a fun time with me, shall we say. I'll put that in quotes, whatever that means to you. And then we can leave it at that. But I think something's happened here where they've started to either form an attachment where they're now thinking that they want more from you. Or maybe they thought that all along, but they didn't reveal it to you. That was maybe the secret that they were keeping here when they lured you into this. And I do get lured, I have to say. I mean, yes, it takes two people, two to tango, and you're not without blame, and you know that. You know it. But I think this person was really kind of laying it on a bit thick here, I have to say. But it was because they wanted something. With this Ten of Pentacles. All right. Now, the Five of Swords, you are seeing them as someone who has a dark side. So it's coming out now. You weakened around this person. You tried to be strong, hold off, say no. It happened, but now they've gotten a little clingy, and they've gotten quite dangerous, I feel. That's the thing. I think you might have put a weapon in somebody's arsenal here that you shouldn't have. I get darkness around this person that you're dealing with. Dark enchantment. Dear woman, temptation, luring you in. I mean, these people are out there. There's not, I have to be honest, I haven't really come across too many in my life. But I know that they're out there. And it seems like you've come across one here, Libra. And now you're having to, you're coming to a realization where you realize, this person can be quite dangerous. That they've been playing a game with me and I've fallen for it. The way that they're seeing you is the Nine of Wands in reverse. So weakened. They have caused you some real problems here, and I get that you've let your guard down. It's like you haven't used protection. I mean, I mean that figuratively, but some of you, it might be literally. There is a danger of getting, shall we say, someone kind of trapping you into something here, Libra. I get trapping. They've worked on your weakness. They have worked on your weakness. Wow. Now you're fearing this now, this choice. Some of you haven't made it, but for others of you, I feel very strongly. Here in August, the deed has been done, and now you're fearing this choice that you've made, this lover. Their fears, they have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I get a sense of being overwhelmed when it comes to their life, and they're seeking more balance in their life to be able to balance their finances. I feel it's more about financial issues with this person because they are hoping for this 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person is wanting something from you, balance, and they may be looking at rushing you into some kind of commitment here, Libra. This could be someone around you, could be a family member that's dealing with someone here who's trapping them, could be someone's son, grandson, something like that. Let's have a look and see the challenge for Libra. This Palace of Cups. Now, in this particular deck, in the Tarot of Dreams, there are 4 of these cards, and each suit has a palace. This one is Cups, so it speaks about emotion, love. So when it comes to how you feel, your feelings here, that's the challenge. Do you feel love for this person, or do you not feel love for them? I'm going to get one more card on that for the challenge. What's the challenge here for Libra with this Palace of Cups? 5 of Coins in reverse. Yes, there's a risk here of being ostracized. I think you might have already, for some of you, perhaps from a family or from a partnership, because I get this was a lover, not a long-term partner. So you may have been rejected, you may have been let go, and now your challenge is to get back in. It's like you might have been thrown out of the family household here, Libra. Now their challenge, the other person, they have the 4 of Cups in the reverse. So I think that you've withdrawn from them emotionally. You're not opening up emotionally to this lover. And they're concerned. They want you to open up to them emotionally. And they're trying to do that. They're trying to get you to display emotions toward them. But I don't feel that I get the energy around you, Libra, of this was not a love thing. It was more about something that you knew probably knew you shouldn't get involved with, but you kind of really wanted to. So you thought, well, one time, what's one time? One time won't hurt. But now this person has kind of dug their claws into you here, and they don't want to let you go. It may have caused a bust up in your heart. At the very least, you are wanting to distance yourself from this person, but they are wanting you to come around to them, and they're trying to get you to open up emotionally. Now, you've got the Empress in reverse in the outcome here, and we'll look into this in greater detail in the extended, so I hope that you do join me there. But the Empress in reverse here tells me that when it comes to value, you're either not valuing yourself, not valuing someone around you, a partner, or this person that you've gotten involved with here is someone who doesn't value themselves. There is an energy around this of attraction, lust, and attracting others by more superficial means, beauty, love encounters, that kind of thing. It's the opposite of a nurturing energy. It's more, I get a little bit of coldness around this other person, calculatedness with that 7 of Swords. They knew what they were doing to tempt you into this trap. I'm getting trap. Now they have the 2 of Swords in reverse as their outcome card here. So they're wanting you to make a choice, I feel. They're wanting you to choose them. So it seems to be a choice between a family situation. For some of you, it's being whether to get involved with this person. Some of you may be single, but I think the majority of you here, because this is a choice, it's between you and a more stable partner or stable family situation. But they're putting the pressure on here, and they're confronting you to make this decision, and you're having to step back here and really think things through before making that choice. But the thing is, for you, I'm not picking up that this is love. This is just someone who tempted you into something, and you thought, well, why not? But now they won't let you go here, Libra. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. I do hope that you join me there. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel, so please join me. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading. Be going a lot further in depth, pulling out a lot more clarifiers and some oracles, and I'll even do some Lenormand cards as well to get some further information about this person, Libra. If I don't see you in the extended, then I wish you the best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. Guys, don't forget to like and comment below for a chance to win a 30-minute reading with me. I wish you the best, Libra, and I will see you soon.